And hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. So, I'm most sure that today I'll finish Riven. Yeah, that's right. Um, I believe we already solved every single major puzzle, but who actually knows? I'm not sure. It's like the last word left. Well, the last. There's only 3 words in this game. Wait a second, how many puzzles were in this game? Just 2? 2 that I solved yesterday, and that was all? That's right. Puzzle to get access to the next world. And wait a second, both puzzles were to access the next world. Oh, that's very strange. Why, I don't know, Riven is so empty? I have no explanation to this. Myst was much shorter, but it feels like it was full of different stuff. I don't know. Continue. Still disc number 3. But it should be 5. And there's no access to the last island, as I understand. I wonder why. Maybe we can see it in the distance. Didn't pay attention to. So it's worth 233. Can I skip this cutscene? No, and why is this no music? I remember in Myst, when he was opening the book, well, it was not a silence, that's for sure. Why is it silence here? Alright. Looks like this will be not so much traveling here. Come on! Give me the cursor. Finally. And why teleportation to different... Well, world transferring sounds not like an original. Why is it different? No need to save. And it's this number 5. Transition, maybe. And wait a second, we are inside the prison. One more time. Why there's several books? So we can exit it on any other island. Oh, I see. But why it's like a prison? First of all, we turn it off, maybe. That's why it's black. I don't know, no power. So here you also should power your books. Anyway. What is this? So, if somebody accidentally teleports here, you'll stuck here. Wait a second, so Gen, when he's traveling back to the main world of Riven, he's... How's he protecting this? So he must exit himself. So there must be some trick to open it? We need just to wait for him? That's... I don't know. Oh, I can click on it? To call somebody. Alright. This Gen himself? And what if we trap ourselves in the book here? Before he arrived?
I apologize for the cage.
I don't care.
I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen.
He sounds like Doctor Who. Well, Doctor.
I am Gan.
From Doctor Who.
I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me.
How do you know who
No,
we are?
Atreus, it's just that... Well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son.
But if...
Thankfully, he
Is
trapped
his
me on
own
age
son
5
know
of prison
about
of my
this?
own creation.
What he was trying to
No
do?
books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed. To be sure, the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer.
So he's smoking this frog poison?
Atreus' choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the Fifth Age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... Well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety.
Moetry.
In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. It seemed inevitable under the circumstances. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. I must admit, though, that my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atreus desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state.
So, how can we help Gen instead of Atreus?
Which brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it.
Hmm?
If I may. Thank you.
The main character is mostly, well, constantly unharmful, so why keeping him in a cage? And Gen is so stupid that he cannot identify that this is a trap book?
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
And what if we do nothing? It will be game over?
You may need some time to decide. That is reasonable. Until
No,
then,
it's not a game over.
as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, cruel though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age.
Oh, good. We now know the source of power. This one.
Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atris and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the Islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it. The work I am doing is quite demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book. The switch will reset itself once you link from here.
Oh, so they're saying a link to another world. As well, let's check inventory. Yeah, book is gone. Let's save. Just in case. I don't want any game overs. By the way, there's only 5 slots. This means that it's using 3 slots of for saving. Why? Most RPGs we say a huge amount of complicated stuff to save using just 1 slot. Well, I will check it when I will try to delete something. Oh, wait a second, this is the island number 1. So now I can check it to understand what is this. Before I was not able to access it. That's interesting. I will use it. This is the blue dome. No need to save. 3. I don't think that I was here, but who knows. I will not hide the disk number 5 because I might need it. Alright. Might be something new. It definitely was not here. I don't remember this. What's this? Something on the floor? It was just this? What a strange sound. Is it this fish? Oh yeah. I know what it is. So there's nothing that we can do, or Gen would simply not let us go there. I don't know. What the heck is this? Another puzzle? With sounds. Okay, let's record the sounds. Same as in the first Myst, there's puzzles with the sound. Okay, so the first one. Alright. Oh no, maybe we'll guess it right now. Obviously not. I saw something else. What is this? So we need this puzzle to rise this cage? I mean, to rise the craters. Or it will be free to explore. What?
You made it.
It's Catherine. It's her prison.
But how'd you get past Gen? He must really believe I've gone mad. I know what he's doing. He's watching you.
How?
He's waiting for you to make a mistake. He's hoping you'll lead him back to Danny. You can't let Gen... Atris sent you to save me. But if Gen gets back to Danny, he'll kill him. I think I know how to signal Atris, but it's going to take both of us. You'll have to trap Gen before you can...
What does this make up on your face? Are you kidding me? You
Go then.
You don't like prisoner
If you
or
won't help me, then I have
some
nothing more to
villager.
say.
Very funny. Okay, so your outfit was wrong in this game. No outfit. Your face. Why cannot see my cursor? Come on, load it. So to open this prison, we must know the code. And we can pick it up. In this case, there will be no need to do what? We can just escape. Isn't it? It is. Oh, it's has some kind of block, so you cannot activate it. until you find it, like in first Resident Evil. So everything is related to 5, so then maybe only just 5 symbol. Like... And... because it will be hard to pick up. Alright. And I guess we're going back. Oh, we can figure it out, reload, and check if it's possible to enter it here. It's kinda interesting. I will do a save, why not? Can do even a separate save file here. So we can check. What was the code? 23. 21. 11. 75. Let's see. I was wrong again. Why I'm wrong? Okay, it's 10, 15, 20, 1, 22, 21, 22, 23. Now it's 21. The same. 11. This is 11. Now 7. Now 5. Where am I wrong? I don't know why the first time was wrong. Except I can go back and check on my stream. But I don't want to. You can remain 2 minutes now on Twitch. Let's check the recorder. Okay, it will be disk number 5 and we cannot skip it. At least it's not as silent. I'm ready to swap the disk. Come on. Gosh, come on, load it. Okay, so we'll need the disk number 3 one more time. Oh gosh. Can we get the idea what the code is without actually speaking again? It's another exit. Oh, we're going to go out. Let's call him. But I don't know. Okay, so we go get in the trap book. We'll get back. He replaces us with himself. And the question is, how can we exit? Oh, because he will be outside. Yeah, of course.
I'm relieved you've returned.
He's idiot and he will not go
I
into this
thought
prison.
perhaps you had decided against it. Here, I shall follow you directly.
And why is the trap book just black inside? So he cannot see us right now. Wait a second, in this case this trap book is working differently. Not like in the first game. And what if we release him? He'll be game over. So why do you need any food in the trap book? So it's the last time when we saw him. Let's save. This is the first slot, of course. Okay, let's save him.
I don't know exactly why you released me, but you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you. I can't take the chance that you will change your mind again. It may provide you with some solace, however, to know that with this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history.
Nice.
The Dunny culture will be reborn, and the lives of millions will be purified. Thanks to you. Farewell.
Oh, wait a second, we could actually release him in this Tao world. I believe it would be the same. Same cutscene. By the way, this opening sequence and sound is the most, like say, is the best one among every single PlayStation. What they did in PlayStation 4 and 3, it was so disgusting. I don't like the start sound. And second, it was okay. The first one awesome. Third and 4 is bad. And what about fifth? Also bad? Might be. Not quite sure. Okay, is this safe? Now let's figure out the password and load the second save. I wonder what will it be. Oh, more text about Gen's life? No, it's a book. Of course it's not powered. Do you have... I don't know. And we cannot pick it up. I remember this stuff. Maybe it's... Oh, it's pipe. Can you smoke it? Is it some kind of bone? Why? Why do you still have Riven stuff here in this world? Nothing can do. And we must also raise it to get inside and use the books. What's this? Nice. Go inside, we maybe can die because he was using the protection. This is the red marble. Okay, we can try the door or go down. Let's see what's here. It is locked? Wait a second, but he was not using any key to open it? Maybe we should shut down this device first? No. No. He actually opened it when it was running. Very strange. Very strange. Let's see. What did he record here?
Natsu? Shima? Shorate. Mata neta. Tagamem. San botegan shem. Fasi.
Sounds like Asian. Okay. There must be something related to the sound. It was his parents or what? He cannot read it. There's definitely something here. Okay, this sound. So it was 3. And what? 111? No, it was 2, 2, 2, 2? And that's all? No? Number 1? So easy. Maybe. Or maybe 111. Yeah, it's 111. But it doesn't matter. I don't understand why it's so easy. So we can load the previous save and try it. Come on. Okay, there will be a huge amount of text now. Of course. Text time. I start this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the 5th age. Why? And I don't understand why she returned and who forced her to return. And though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she has also vanished as quickly as she appeared. Stolen from me by the rebels, as my guard tells it. She linked into the Fisher Plateau cage. as I guessed. When suddenly he was set up by a band of rebels who darted. Wait a second, that's why he put this prison. Darted him and spirited her away. Wait a second, actually, the same thing happens to us? Maybe. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing someone linking after all these times that he presented an easy target. Wait a second, so it was the same person. Easy target for whichever rebel had happened by at that moment. The damnable luck of it! He did get a good enough look at her so to verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person. A fact which, if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. While I'm sick with frustration at having lost she, the only query that Cage has been caught. I am also filled with hope she may yet provide me with a way back to Dunning. It's true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction. But I fear that unless I am able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of reconstructing the great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a Lincoln book with her, then I'm halfway there. If not, then she is trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be allowed to rescue her. Either way, it's as crucial to my plans that I find her soon. It's very hard to read this. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Once again, the great work has demonstrated its usefulness to me. These past weeks, the villagers have been most difficult to manage. Apparently, they have learned of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic, mythic beast, has been all that has kept them in fine. And I know how truly useful these prodigious creatures would prove to be. I would have perhaps captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful, though to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. Search for Catherine continues. I deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day I more thoroughly realize the extent to which they were not ready for that knowledge, not even in the simplified manner in which I had presented it to them. Their minds adapted only to the exceptionally menial task of village life were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and thus were unable to extract the essential underlying principles that are, ironically, so elegantly simple. It's obvious that much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the full meaning of the information I gave them. If that being able to gain even a smallest glimpse of the future I planned for them, then this conflict would not exist. The minds of children are much more malleable. With the proper instructions, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that gave them their lives. At times they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Danny blood in them. Even the natives' inborn limitations, however, I'm quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future the way that Catherine did. Wait a second, why Danny disappeared? I don't understand. They were so powerful and they do not exist anymore. How foolish I was to think that she could contain such knowledge responsibly, when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Arthur's. Still, he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned as to all sorts of the Danny. Perhaps it was the only way that she could rationalize the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of their civilization. What? So much destruction, so many great lives lost. The guilt must have been unbearable. Wait a second, so how did they die? I do not understand. I do have vague recollections of the love she had for my father and for our world, but ultimately she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Dani became the catalyst for their demise. If I'm able to rebuild our culture and in the process correct such crucial weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary, in order that a new era of prosperity might someday come to pass. Just fact, few weeks I have found myself frequently visited by images from the past. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the bookmaker's guild, Father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the dining world, but I can't bear to think of him for long. It's too much. I was too young to see such a scene. I've got here. Late last night, I received word that Catherine was in the village attempting to persuade the people to join her. I lost two good men in the process, but I would have paid 100 times that number for such a price. She's been taken to the prison island, where I've been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her presence here. I had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her on the gallows. She has adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions when she answers them at all in her native tongue. Even so, she is a pure liar. I'm now quite certain that her return to Riven was unintentional, and she brought no linking book with her. As far as her unwillingness to share with me the location of the moiety, she shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Arthos is bound to come for her. It is a given. The question I must... Okay, now I understand how was she trapped here. Sons, right? Arthur's sons. The question I must now consider is, how will he do it? It's likely that his hesitation has been due, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back to Danny. There's no other way. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, my wife, Keta. You were the only true kindness I have ever known. Watching you flicker there in the imager, I sometimes wonder if you were real. Wait a second. This reminds me of another story of Genda from the Evangelion, which was released in 1996, and this game was later. They actually stole the plot from the anime. It was totally the same. He lost his wife and became evil due to this. Well, he was not evil. He was trying to return her. Doesn't matter. Okay, I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen. Look at this! It's Evangelion. I can't believe this. These words are from this anime. I would do so in an instant and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Damn these savages. I would be well advised to leave them all in the fifth age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived on Riven with a linking book to Daria, and once again, my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher from his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage has been damaged, but it's no matter. Everything I need is here now. So why nobody tried to catch me? Atros is certainly behind this, yet how could he be so foolish as to send someone here with a Lincoln book? Such gluttony. What's this word? Is unlike him. Could it be that he has had a change of heart? After all these years, is he finally letting his poor old father go? No, it's only after one thing. Perhaps he should find him. For now, I need only to wait and observe. And that's all. To wait and observe. So actually, you made a mistake. You had another man here, so he can use this book first before you will use it. To understand, is it trap or not? Again, it's very foolish. What was inside? What is this? And who makes up the bed? I had never seen in my life that somebody is making up their beds. Okay, so we can save, we can load, where I can... Oh, it's go well. To check out. Is it possible to save Catherine without going there? It would be kinda interesting. Also, we can live without Catherine. We know the code to open... to finish this game, to open this telescope. What was this? Not right now. Okay, looks like we will never need the disc number 5. Maybe. Anyway, you'll need to disc one number 1. Oh gosh, we need disc number 5. We need disc number 1. Whew. Come on. Where's the shortcut? Oh, it is. Okay, let's save here. Maybe even here. Now let's load. And let's see what will happen. And as I thought, it's 5 numbers. And nothing happened. It's definitely not 2, it was 1. So you cannot pick it up. Maybe it's not what should happen. Let's load. This case is stupid. Oh, maybe it's working like right now the security authenticators. It generates its overtime, so if we go back it will be another number or something. Thank you. Or maybe you should activate the clock to activate here the code. And of course it's working now. And we need, there's no need to use this on top. Very strange. But you cannot escape without using the code. Second time. What? I just wanted to explore it.
Quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book?
No. You see nothing. You cannot see him inside.
You did it.
How do you know?
We're all free. You captured Gen.
How do you know? It's not possible to see him.
But they're still his followers. I'm not sure what they'll do once they realize he's gone. I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky.
Fissure?
The only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me. Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
What did she do? I don't even remember what was the number. I believe I wrote it down somewhere. But where? Oh yeah, 22344. Alright, so this is the end actually. And where's my cursor? Finally. So she actually destroyed it. She destroyed it. I cannot use it now. I can't believe this. Why she destroyed it? There's something left inside. Obviously it was done to save the disk space or something. But it's stupid. In real life, why should you do something like this? Oh wait a second, there was no toilet, so she actually did it inside and that's why she's hiding it? And why it started now? So when you're going inside it enables... Oh yeah, of course. It enables by default. That's right. Come on! Yeah, it was blue, I think. That's right, blue. Okay, it was 23, 21, I remember this. 1, 2, 3. There's no mistake at 3. 21. 11. 7. 5. That's right. Skipping. Unskippable cutscene. Come on! Don't waste my time. I want to get sleep early today. No. This number 5. Next, this number 1, if I recall what was the island. I can't even recall right now, but it definitely was not the biggest island, not the island with L shape. Which one was it? Excuse me, sir. Who actually closed it? To close it, you must go outside and use this. So who did this? It can be only her. So she's there. Why? Don't quite understand. Okay, it's not this island. Not sure. Maybe. Wow, wait a second, we can see it's on the cutscene, right? Is it this one? Yeah. It is. Wait a second, so we can see different cutscenes on inside each of the books. This one I saw. What the heck? Why it was destroyed? Why did she do this? I do not understand. It's so strange. Why did she destroy that? Why? What's the point to block it? Do you mean that I cannot escape now from the first island? No matter what I will try to do? It might be possible. It's so stupid. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Of course I cannot skip it. Really, I'm sleepy. Okay, let's save this time. Maybe it's not possible to escape this island at all now because Catherine destroyed everything. She's insane. She's evil. She's insane. She's evil. She's insane. 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 It is. All right. So she must be on this island because every other book is destroyed. Except... I don't know. So, villagers must escape. How? Moetry? But wait a second, why they didn't escape before this? Catherine tried to warn them, get to her own side, but they betrayed her. Wait a second, they were never on her side. Why is they right now on her side? How can they believe that Ken is trapped? How do they know about Lincoln? I don't know. I don't care. By the way, I saw the second skull. It's the same texture. They didn't even create the unique textures in this game. Even here. Yeah, it's totally the same. Strange because it's very easy to do, to make them unique. It's not a huge game where you must repeat the textures. It's not even a texture, because it's a pre-rendered image. It's before the ray tracing was, real-time ray tracing was created. Still don't understand why do you have the water here. It's glowing. Is it nuclear? Radiation? And who actually blocked it? So she went to the other side and opened it? I do not understand. Oh gosh, it's strange. So this way is blocked for us. We can escape this island. What about the gondolin? Is it also destroyed? Why? Okay, you can skip this. Let's check what's here now. Very interesting. How did they block it? South exit. Let's see. Guess it's not here. What about the button? Why it's not working? So why is it not working? I don't know. I don't understand even what we need to click here to enable this Eastern egg. Maybe the third click was wrong. Not just this one. Maybe the third one is wrong, but no, I was checking it on YouTube video, so why it's not working, I don't know. Very strange. Okay, maybe on PC I could enable it, or I can simply watch the YouTube video about it. The beginners. Wait a second, he was singing something in the Eastern egg, like a Solomia. The ancient song. Oh, why am I going here? We actually need to just enter the god. And look, for example, I forgot what the numbers is. I cannot check it right now. Because everything is blocked, we cannot go back to school and learn about numbers. Where are my numbers? 2, 2, 3, 4, 4. Easy. I didn't want to close it. What? I believe this number is definitely randomly generated. Let's check what's inside. So this Fisher, how they name it, Catherine name it. So several humans went inside and nothing happened. But how do we know where should we go to actually get into our own world? I don't know. If we even can survive here, and we can survive, how can we... Wait a second, we need food. I saw that they're using food here. I still understand how you can survive inside the trap book for several years, like 30 years. What about this? I don't know. Let's check again. Oh, there's a stopper somewhere. But we can find it later. Might be super close now. So it's now like fisheye. What is this black hole? So it's where we should go? What about other stars? Very strange. Okay, let's find it. All this time it was here. I cannot see what's actually stopping. Okay. To continue, please still place, and where's the safe? So right now it can be not the best possible ending. Reading disc. My question is, how did they build it? If there was constantly this pressure. And you placed these daggers by the power of the word in your books. And where's Catherine?
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine?
I don't know.
Where's the book?
Atris!
I don't...
Artris. He's Atris. All this time he used Atris, not Atros. Can't believe this.
The villagers are safely in the Rebel Age.
Rebel Age,
I thank
not
you.
Tower
As
Age.
do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life.
Wait a second, it's Gin's
Path home is now clear for all of us.
God bless.
This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me.
Oh, that's why you send a book with us. Wait a second, why didn't you give it to us?
Goodbye, my friend.
Just throw it into a future. For what purpose? You could simply give us this book, just in case if we're stuck in this future. We will not be able to return to our own world, isn't it? It is! It's so stupid. Right, it was explained how the first game actually connected
Now I
in the beginning.
understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I am unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my Myst book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven is closed forever, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
Alright, so by the way, it was like mirrored what we saw in the telescope. So maybe there's another fissure exit. Wait a second, if this was the entrance. Well, book can simply fall down from the sky. If we fall down from the sky, we'll simply die. I seriously don't understand why he did not give this Myst book to our hands. So stupid. It's very stupid. So the game is done. Despite that it was longer than Myst, it's actually shorter than Myst because we're just traveling around, no puzzles, etc. Why John Kingston is the main character here? Costume design the Catherine Hunt. Seattle Opera? Loca? This means idiot. I don't know which language, but Loca means idiot. Maybe Spanish? I'm not sure. We can Google. It was in the credits. Loca, I'm kicking Loca. Loca? What? It's in Korean song? Why they use it? I'm idiot in the song. Which language is this? Spanish, I believe. Special thanks to everyone who played Myst. Riven exists because of you? Actually, all Myst, Riven, the third, the fourth and fifth games, but official licensed game was Myst 3 to me. Because the Myst and Riven that I bought were pirate copies. And by the way, you still can buy pirate copies in my country without any problem. So I'm not a pirate, I actually bought them with real money. Can you believe this? Spent real money on this, on some unlicensed stuff. By the way, they were translated into Russian, as I remember. But I don't remember Riven at all. Right now it was like the first time when I saw it, but wait a second, it was not my first playthrough. Very strange. Why it totally disappeared from my mind? Oh, what time is it? It's so early, but I'm not prepared to play anything else. The next games that I will be playing will be on PC. Well, not PC, on web. It will be Exit Corners. That was recommended to me by Foxy, so it's like a visual novel, but with some puzzles in it, as I understand. And several choices and several endings, etc, etc. Who can I rate? Wait a second. We still have 3 viewers right now. Within chat, but somebody is watching this. And Starlight Pumpkin still online. Rate Starlight Pumpkins. I believe I wrote it right. Here it is. Let's rate him. Strange that I actually finishing the game earlier than he's finishing his stream. Alright. That was a game. It was not so best as the Myst, but still good. Music was not so good like in the first Myst. I do not understand why. Because it's the same composer, right? But anyway, it was good. See you next time. Bye. Till I believe tomorrow. I hope it will be tomorrow. I'm not sure. Bye.